Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 147. We are taking to the streets of Dresden. We're trying to wrap up side quests. That's what we're doing. The long journey of side quests. I also want to try to remember to go see the theater troupe here, I think? Question mark? Because we haven't talked to them in a while, so...
Can't make the demons wait.
Kind of doing a big talk to everyone run, I think, this time around. Horse! My horse is amazing. Bulk sell. Sure. Short type ascending. We don't want anything that is just plain. Anything that is just +1. Find other. But not something that I think matters. That freaking shine sound from Dayron?
Here we go.
How's it going, Camellia? I feel like I should be looking around corners for dead bodies wherever Camellia is. Ah. We got a little something for you, Commander. Like a conjurer, Wilsur produces a fairly large purse from somewhere under his shirt. The lads decided to chip in. You've been taking care of us, Commander, so we decided to take care of you. Please, take this gift. Get yourself a magic ring or a new helmet. Very happy if you do. Yeah, no, I mean, like... Yeah. Raise a glass to my health instead. The quartermaster blushes slightly. It was supposed to be a gift for you, but I'll do as you say. There will be many wishes of good health and toasts to your name later this evening, Commander. Good. That's, probably better than what I will do, and I'll just let the money sit in my fucking
Can't make the demons wait.
I'm so bad at spending money in this game. How's it going, Woljif? Dissector. Hall of the Ocean. That sounds fun. Ooh, a large elemental. A large water elemental. That's pretty neat.
Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
Been a while since we've been back here. Really a little spoopy. Is this? Wow, it is! Cool, we can actually immediately access our court here. That is very neat. I like that. I like that a lot. Very fun.
Beautiful.
Okay, nothing going on with you. Orga Squam, nothing going on with
Let's
you.
see what we can do.
Star, nothing going on with you. Ah, there's Rhea Neath. I'm not giving him my nail clippings. You know what? Why am I not giving him my nail clippings? Fuck it. We're doing literally everything in this game. Give this man some nail clippings. The tiefling gives you some old gold coins, then wraps your nail clippings in paper and stows them in one of the purses hanging from his belt. Why not? He's just gonna use those against us later. That's fine. Rhea is standing, arms folded, pensively observing the activity around her. Noticing you, she greets you with a nod. What is this personal matter you want to discuss with me? Okay. Rhea sighs loudly. She obviously has trouble saying this. Her cold, businesslike manner melts away. I've said this in my head so many times, and now I actually have to say it. I can't put two words together. I want to talk to my son very much, but he is avoiding me. I know you are friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him to at least approach me. Is this Lan's mom? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh no. This is I'm betting this is Lan's mom. Right? Because we know his dad died because his dad was a mongrel. And we know prior to his dad's death, his dad and his mom split because his mom's, one, it wouldn't have mattered, period, right? Even if she was just human, but, like, she's a half-elf, so she was gonna far outlive both of them, so it was like a split to avoid that pain. My goodness. I wish it gave me the option to, like, guess. Just a minute, what's your son's name? I know no one by the name of Neath. It's Lan. It's totally fucking Lan. I'm right. Oh, God. Of course. Forgive me. Neath is not a real family name, exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. He knows I'm here and is hiding from me. Can't blame him. I never have another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. Okay, these are some fucked up questions. Why doesn't Lan want to see you? Rhea turns around. Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me. Maybe he's wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds. But I still want to see him. Fuck! Okay, I'm really curious. These questions feel like they are prying so much, but I want to know the answers, so I'm gonna ask them. A half-elf married a mongrel. How did that happen? Rhea smiles sadly. When it comes to love, does it matter who you are? Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. One day, my friends and I were attacked by our rivals. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder, they didn't even finish us off. They just threw us into a well. I ended up in the mongrel tunnels. Ken was young and curious. Luckily, our boots interested him less than we did. He brought me back to life. And I screamed and stabbed him. It was probably a sign that our marriage wouldn't be a happy one. Still, we loved each other. He took care of me, was always ready to make me laugh. Was optimistic. Not the most driven man. I, on the contrary, was too driven. I dragged him to the surface. I believed back then I could move mountains if I just wanted it hard enough, but it didn't work out. Okay, why did you abandon your son? Because Rhea fights back tears. No, isn't the tragedy is still too raw for her. I broke. I gave up. I convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision. That it would be better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lan told you, but I had other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special, and all of them were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized that he would be the last one. I knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank into a black hole. I saw Kin grieve. I saw Lan struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbors felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggles. They accused us of worshipping demons, Lamashtu, anyone. And I realized I was to blame for all of it. For making Kin go up to the surface, for deciding to have children with him, no matter what. For appearing in Kin's life, having Lan, and for what? So he could suffer? Kin and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden, that at least we would be making Lan happy, because he would grow up amongst his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there was nothing right about it. Mama.
What?
Nothing? I just saw you out of the corner of my eye.
Don't.
Oh! I don't like the line of questioning that's going here. I'm not going to press her on how could you abandon your child. She's given us her reasonings. They're perfectly valid. Yeah, I'll find your son. Thank you. This means so much to me. Also, show me your wares. We just jumped from that. Miradazzle & Co. Trading House provides only the best. Fuck me, stupid shit. Oh, what does she have? Actually, she's got Rings of Protection +3 and Amulets of Natural Armor +3. That's pretty nice. Is 18,000 gold is a little expensive, but it's pretty nice. But so nice. That's a pretty nice head there. I'm gonna chew on it. Okay, well, thanks for making me sad, Lan. Or Lan's mom, I guess. Also, she is just standing on this citizen, basically. Good evening, citizen.
I can handle it.
Ow. I got the food hiccups.
Can't make the demons wait.
I still don't understand why Hylor is all the way the fuck up here. It seems like a very strange place to put your respec person. Like, so far out of the way. You gotta go through so many loading screens to get to him. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ah! Baby, come back! We adore ya. Alright, let's go. We're gonna continue. This is gonna be sorry, this might be a boring episode for some people, but it's been a very long time since I've gone around and talked to people. And clearly there are a few little things here or there that we could potentially do. So Golden Golem. Welcome to the shop of Derek Sunhammer. Oh, he's got diamonds for sale. Ooh, shit. Okay.
Here we go.
Bum 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 bum. Where are my kitties at? There's my Odie boy. Odie boy, you drinking some water? Yeah, he don't care about me. He drinking water.
I can handle it.
Head inside. Alright, it's been a while since we've talked to Fi. Fi! Sir Armored Armadillo. Gray boar over
Can't make the
here.
demons wait.
Did we never fully talk to Gray boar? Alright, let's go through this. I want to know more about you. Oh, yeah. I guess that's fair, right? Like, I talked shit about not knowing anything about Gray boar, but I never actually came and talked to him after everything, so that's fair. I know what you're asking. How did someone like me end up in these lands? A warrior without kith or kin or godly blessing or crusader mantle? Many have asked the same thing. Tell me about your past. I was born in Daggermark, the city of thieves, murderers, and poisoners. I soldiered for a while, served in the infantry under Jalor Klovesh. Didn't take long to realize there's two types of Daggermark soldiers. There's the dumb thugs who need to be bossed around, and then there's the virtuous lads who use the title to do murder and extortion for hire. Or venturous, not virtuous, my bad. You can guess which ones I fell in with. I knew the rules of the game, and the wealthy often called on me to solve their problems or get a leg up on their competition. Then I got into a quarrel with an officer, and I left the service and became an independent contractor. Turns out outside Daggermark, there's a lot fewer specialists who fit my profile. A proper assassin can get paid pretty well. The job took me all over Avestan before I came here. Oh yeah, I'll hit him with that chaotic. Good for you leaving the army. Soldiers are the same as assassins, only they work for politicians and they don't get paid. Very true. And in Daggermark, they don't make much effort to hide it. You have a family? My people don't brook trade with assassins. The family I'm from are honest merchants and loyal worshippers of Torag. By now they must think I'm dead. They'd be appalled if they found out how things really stood. The dwarf grows grim, and his strong teeth clench his pipe until it cracks. As for my other family, I've got one of those too. On my travels, I met a woman, fair and kind. For her, I laid down my weapon, got a house, became a simple city dweller. We had a daughter. We lived like that for a year and a half before the road called me back. I loved her. That life. It was like I was being buried alive. I was ready to kill myself just in the torturous meaninglessness. Wow! Different strokes, right? Like, it is interesting, right, to know that some people see the concept of like creating life and then raising that life to be the true purpose of life. And you see other people and it's like torturous meaninglessness. Both are valid, in fairness. Only the road could cure me of those thoughts. For some reason, I keep going back to that house I once lived in. The woman I once loved. The daughter I don't even really know and who doesn't know me. I watch from afar. I don't have the right to return to their lives. Moira. Mora, my daughter. I don't know what she is to me. Biggest mistake of my life or the greatest mark I'll leave on the world. You apologize if you're in and out. Your connection seems spotty tonight and the stream keeps buffering. Hey, no worries. It's always pleasant to have you around, but I understand. It happens. Thanks for letting me know. Graybor, see, one, it's a little intimidating that he, like, this is like the third time I've ever spoken to him, I think, and like, this is maybe like 4 of 5 paragraphs he's ever said to me, and he's immediately hit me with that heavy, I got a daughter shit, which hits me hard because of having a daughter, right? Like, so this is a little rough. I'm torn between the good and the chaotic choices here, right? The good one being, I feel sorry for you. Sometimes you have to pay for love with suffering or regret. The chaotic one being, well, she could have gone traveling with you, couldn't she? Like, that I do think kind of sparks this concept of, like, she could be along for the ride. I get the concept, though. Like, he's an assassin. That's dangerous work, right? Like, don't want to get his daughter killed. But, you know, maybe she's the same as him. Maybe she's got this torturous life of meaninglessness that she wants to escape. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna hit him with that chaotic. She could have gone traveling with you, couldn't she? Graybor frowns and nods to you. Yes. But I'm not made for family life. Nor she for life on the road. Does that mean I'm the villain? I don't think so. What brought you to the Whirlwind? The dwarf shrugs. There's a lot of good jobs here, and not many competitors. A lot of dangerous demons, and every one of them has gobbled up someone's son, wife, or best friend. And who do they come to for vengeance? The Crusaders? They're bound up by their orders and they lack the necessary skills. The people who hire me don't want to wait until the crusade ends, if it ever will. That's where I come in, ready to deliver targeted vengeance today, for a generous fee. What's your opinion on the crusade? I'd lie if I said I see much difference between me and the Crusaders. Times now aren't like they were during the First Crusade. Nowadays, the ranks of the Crusaders are filled with fugitives, opportunists, exiled nobles, fortune hunters, and lads who just plain love carnage. And all of them should thank the gods that the world wound is still open. Otherwise, they'd be busy with robbery and murder. When they met me in the street, they'd not be wearing noble scowls, taking off their hats and addressing me as sir. I don't like the good response here because it seems indignant. I mean, he's probably bending it a little harder than it deserves to be bent. There are probably plenty of good people amongst the Crusaders, but he's right. There's probably plenty of criminals, liars, scoundrels, bloodthirsty individuals that would be robbers and murderers otherwise, you know? I'll just hit him with the... Sounds logical, although not many Crusaders would agree with you. They have the right to their opinion, just as I do. And that is a healthy disagreement. You satisfied my curiosity. Tell me about your craft! You know, you're the first among my clients to ask such questions. Interesting. Like any master of his craft, I can talk for hours about the subtleties of my trade and my finest works. Or would you prefer to test me yourself? What's the most important thing in an assassin's work? Graybor chuckles. The first rule of an assassin, bring the head back with you. Seriously though, tactics and equipment are what matters. The winner isn't the strongest, but the one who strikes first, so long as that's also last. When I get a job, I don't rush into things. Let the victim know they're being hunted. Let them reinforce their guards, trust no one, fall into paranoia. Only when the victim is exhausted, at the end of their tether, do I come in to wish them their sweet dreams. It might sound funny, but believe me, no one's laughing in that room. Are you haunted by remorse? Not at all. I've met a lot of good people, but many of them had a generous price on their heads. Everyone is a thorn in someone else's side. For some reason, folks imagine the good lads have fair right to ruin the lives of the bad ones, and not the other way around. But it's only the morals of the majority that determines who's good and who's a villain, and those morals shift every day. I've been to many different places, talked to many different people. The morals are different everywhere. I'm gonna hit him with that 4. Some people just have to die, and the sooner the better. You've killed a lot more scumbags than good people. Killing good people doesn't tend to pay very well. It's the dangerous, twisted, bloody sons of bitches who fetch the highest bounty. That's why they're my specialty. See? You must value your reputation a great deal. Greyborn nods with dignity. Of course. In my line of work, reputation is everything. Keeps away the random fools who are looking for a fight, and the right people know I can be trusted. Anyone who has no care for their reputation is no better than a frog-eating kobold. Some shade to kobolds over there. Calm yourself, Greybor. Jeez. There's no doing business with those hacks. The best you can do is use them for a job and then kill them afterwards. Whereas I, as a professional with a name, demand respect from the client. Tell me about your best murder. The most difficult one was a professor at the Clockwork Cathedral in Absalom. The very existence of this wizard mechanic was a secret, and almost nobody knew his face or his name. Hunting him down was a symphony of violence and hard tactics. I had to sneak through his secret underground palace that looked like a wind-up dollhouse put together by a psychopath. No rational mind could have invented such intricate traps, and there were mechanical cutlass spiders everywhere. It only took 2 fingers and an ear. The professor was a dangerous bloke. Day and night he wore a deadly mechanism as a suit of armor, which made him look like an 8-legged, steam-spewing, winged monster. I came prepared. Tomb Raider from Assyrian, had taught me how to avoid the traps. And I opened up his armored suit with a lick-toed goblin sword. Not even a sword, more like a giant can opener. They used them to pull fallen knights out from their armor to devour later. But I digress. I tore open his armor and saw his true form. And asked me what it was. I'll just say it was very unexpected. The mechanic went berserk and attacked me with incredible force. It was too much for me, and I had to flee. The fool thought he'd won until he realized I'd reassembled all his traps into a death machine. 2 minutes after I escaped, his palace turned into a cloud of dust. Without his immaculate armor, my mark was sent on his merry way to... well, I suppose he's on a plane for broken golems and music boxes. Ow. Do you worship any of the gods? It's my family's way to worship Torag, but he's not my god. Many craftsmen venerate Torag, and I consider my work a craft, but Torag's priests also say that he abhors murder. Either way, I name another god as my patron. Norgabur, the god of dark and unlawful actions. He and I give an understanding. Norgabur is bad news. Norgabur Blackfingers is my patron. Like many of the other gods, he himself was once mortal, which makes him honest. His teachings are built upon the grim truths of the streets that raised me. Norgriber will not try to fool you. He will never demand that you achieve perfection. After all, everyone knows that he is not perfect himself. Countless psychopaths and other scum worship him too. Butchers who've conducted mass murders call him Father Skinsaw. Boneheaded street vermin thank the Grey Master for a bunch of coins they've managed to wrest away from a passerby. And of course, the most despicable of them all, those who praise Norgriber as the Reaper of Reputation. Disgusting, rotten rats. Politicians. Like I said, you're not fancying with a nice guy there. No more questions. What do you think of your new powers? The dwarf glances at his hands. They're strong and firm and abnormally lean for his race. A nice bonus. My career is in for an upturn. Who knows, maybe one day I'll pull off a truly mythical job. A deity. Or a demon lord. Something of that sort. Don't be looking at me. Do you like working for me? After some thought, the dwarf offers you a slight smile. Yes, I like you, Commander. You don't keep me from doing what I do. Don't try to preach at me. Act with precision and competence. I respect that. I want to know more about your last client. He decided to remain anonymous, but I suspect his name is Willowdus. I already struck off a few lesser demons for him, and later, in Canabras, a stronger one. And in the Battle of Dresden, the client insisted I kill the demon with a dagger he gave me. Tell the wretch that Willowdus said hello. According to my client, one stab would be enough. But it turned out differently. The demon survived, a stain on my reputation. I don't know why he got it wrong. Simple incompetence, or did he set me up to fail? Either way, I'd love to have another chat with this Willowdus. Ah, I'm very interesting. Okay. I'm very interesting. I'm very interested. Yeah. I'm not very interesting.
Beautiful.
Yatta! Okay, that looks like all we can do here. Very exciting. Super fucking cool. I was gonna be like, game? Game, please?
Let's see what we can do.
Olga Squam. Fuckers over here painting.
Here we go.
Oh, is this gonna be... This is totally gonna be a place where we see a play. Guarantee it. Guarantee. Ember, are you back to your old ways? I swear to God, y'all fuck with Ember again. I'm killing everyone next time. The people in the city seem to like your sermons. Are those sermons? I just tell people things. Simple things. Anyone can figure them out. People are much cleverer than me. But they listen to me and say thank you after. I probably just have a pretty voice. Not when it's me. How are the former Baphomet cultists doing? You know, this cult did very bad things to them. They made them hurt and frighten each other, and themselves, and then lied that they didn't have a way back. They convinced them the only choice for a sinner was to sin again. They're much better now, but still, their souls. Inside they are like my hands, all burnt. Besides, simple city dwellers who weren't in the cult don't understand them at all. They say things to them. Maybe it's even fair, but it just makes everything worse. Some people don't want to believe they repented, as if they want them to go back to the demons. But some feel sorry for them. They ask questions and listen. Those conversations make them feel better, and others might listen and not fall for the same thing. You see how good it is that you didn't kill them? Thank you. Yeah, until they don't.
I can handle it.
I did it. Not necessarily happy about it, but I did it. We're totally gonna go inside and see if What's-Her-Butt's still here.
Can't make the demons wait.
Can't make the demons wait. We totally can. We're making them wait tonight. Are you still here? You're, I'm not setting her free, and I'm not executing her. I will not set her free when the last thing she has told us is that she will kill again. No. No. I willn't. I willn't do that.
Let's see what we can do.
Ah, here we go. Oof, that's gonna be a whole thing. Silakind. Talk to Sela real quick. Good. Silakind. Hope we're good. Why does Captain Harmatan have to be all the way the fuck up there? It's like this game wants me to go through loading screens.
I can handle it.
Ilan of the Hound Hearts. Oof. Odie-bode, dee-dee-bode, dee-bode.
Can't make the demons wait.
Did I disturb you, Otis Bodus? Says yes. You have disturbed me. You have disturbed me.
Beautiful.
Okay. You look so fucking pleased with yourself over there, Otis.
Let's see what we can do.
Arushale. I actually talked to Arushale in a while. Nothing new though.
Here we go.
Arsenal. Specialist belt on. Nenio could actually be pretty good. That's really cool for A magus. Yeah. The other half of the pair. Quite interesting. I wonder if that's worthwhile to, like, throw on, like, Calypso. Yeah, this would be +2 to attacks and +2 to AC, whereas the Amulet of Mighty Fist is just... I mean, it's +2 to attacks and damage. What's Sela wearing? Yeah, that would honestly be pretty good. Yeah, fuck it. Buy that. Okay. Let's... I don't even know if there's anything in here, but let's head in to check. I'm at this point, I've already been so thorough. I feel that there's no reason for us to not go ahead and finish things out.
Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do. So that's actually kind of peeled off. I don't think we're gonna go all the way to the other place again, but we should remember that the next time we're over there, kind of like talking to Camellia or something, and maybe pop in and see what's up there. Load times are fucking kicking it tonight. Opa! Okay, almost completed. Really, it's just Lamb left, which is good because he's the one we actually need to talk to. House really still abandoned? We've been in Dresden for like months now, y'all. Unabandon this house. The fuck is there still an eye there?
Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
Let's go talk to Lan. What the boy? Go sleep.
I can handle it.
How you gonna be so sleepy, Odie? You always sleepy. You always sleep in. Alright, let's talk to Chief Soul real quick. Alright, here we go. It's time. Lan. Ooh, congratulations, Chief. How do you like your new title? Lan looks at you sullenly. If I just scream, ah, for 5 minutes and rip out all the hair out of my body, will that count as an answer to your question? I've always been a loner. As much as anyone can be in a tribe. Sure, I was never left out of any birthday parties, but only out of courtesy. I got used to caring only about myself. Now the entire tribe is my responsibility, and I'm expected to feed them, teach them, heal them, settle their disputes? Sometimes I feel like I'm going insane and I can't do anything right. Sometimes I take a breath, look around, and things seems to be working. No one's died, no one's crying or eating dirt. I've done all right. Look who I'm talking to. You understand it just as well as I do. What's it like being a commander? I can't help feeling like an imposter, like I didn't deserve my position. Trust me, it doesn't show. Lan smiles warmly. You're doing everything right, K-Jack. Look around. The city's not on fire. No soldiers are running around screaming, we're all gonna die. That means you're a good commander. Alright, time to hit you with that bad news. Well, kinda. Your mom came to see you. Why don't you want to talk to her? Ugh, she got to you too? He clears his throat. It's not that I don't want to see her, I'm just busy. Lan waves his hand vaguely. With, you know, this and that. Crusade matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood. And besides, she didn't come here for me. She's here on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? Got one from a merchant. Lan produces a business card from his pocket. Rhea Neath, Iridazzle & Co. Trading House, Nerosian. Boston gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what will we talk about? Think I'm angry at her? Not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it. That's nobody's fault. So much time has passed. She and I are just strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I got a lot on my plate right now. See some other time. I know she lives in Nerosian now. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. Oh, it hurts, but it's also true. That's how I've always kind of like had this scenario of like, a lot of times life doesn't work out. I have a daughter. Her mother and I are not together. Very different situation, obviously, right? But like, not everything is meant to work out, right? And sometimes people just grow apart. Sometimes people just become strangers to each other. That doesn't, it's not a great thing, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I'm sorry, but Lan doesn't want to see you. Rhea nods. He is stubborn. Not sure if he gets that from me or his father. Please, try again. But now, Rhea retrieves a package from her bag and opens it to reveal a small striped arrow painted yellow and red with blue fletching. Was this an arrow from when he was a not a baby, but a child? Oh no. It is! Oh no. There. It's an arrow from his very first bow. I made them so bright they could be easily seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot. I taught him to train his vision, to account for the wind, to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir. Keepsake. Tell him I've never forgotten him. I know Lan won't forgive me. You should know that at least. Tell her that it's not about forgiveness. Okay. All right, we're going. We're going. I'm just gonna walk over there and be like, Lan, get on the Triceratops. We're going to see your mother. Put that foot back. Put that foot back, boyo. Alright, Lan. Your mom gave me this. She's never forgotten you. She's very sorry. Oh, that hurts me. I don't want to read it. Lan takes the arrow carefully and examines it. This is my toy. When I was a kid. It's... Suddenly he breaks the arrow with his clawed hand and flings it behind his back. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. She made her choice and my dad let her. Don't want to blame her. I have no right to. But you do. Lan catches his breath and smiles with the human half of his mouth. Sorry. Must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Sitting around Dresden for too long is bad for me. I start getting irritated by the smallest things. Always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw the arrow away. Please tell her I don't want to see her. Be better for everyone that way. Will it be better for everyone that way? Or will it just be better for you, or you think better for you?
Here we go.
Ooh, Lan! Bad! Bad, Lan, bad! Very displeased with him right now. Opinions are still valid, but don't make me happy. we're just so fucking honest. Remind me, who are you? Rhea Neath, sales representative of the Firadazzle & Co. trading house in Nerosian. Lan's estranged mother. He threw the arrow away. Sorry. Fuck you both! Rhea grits her teeth, holding back tears, and tosses her head proudly. Alright? Alright. It was just a silly, sentimental piece of wood that won't change anything. He's right. He did the right thing. No, he's not! There he is! Ha ha! Lan strides up to Rhea and stops, as if he's hit an invisible wall. Mom. You look well. Rhea clenches her fingers so tight her knuckles go white. Lan, you're so tall. I see your entire tribe is here. How's Dad? Did he stay down below? He's dead, lady. He died. Oh, I see. I'm gonna go. Lan, I thought you didn't want to come. Lan sighs heavily. I still don't want to be here, but I would be a coward if I didn't come. It's alright, Mom. I'm not angry with you. I've just been very busy. Rhea looks away. You're lying. I'm not even worthy of your anger, Lan? You hate me that much? No, that's the problem. He doesn't hate you that much. He doesn't care. It's the vibe I'm getting. Like, he just doesn't care. Also, is this gonna, like, fall on her? I feel like someone's gonna, like... Like, why are we having this conversation under this thing? Is that all you have to say to each other? Why don't you finally reconcile? Because we never fought. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. Right, we said hello. I've done my filial duty. Do you hate me, Lan? Of course not. He frowns and shakes his head. I understand. For years, I've blamed myself for you and Dad trying to live like a normal family and have more children. If I hadn't given you false hope by being born and almost human, grief wouldn't have broken you. If anyone is to blame, it's me. I don't have the right to be angry with you. Thick. I kind of want to just let them talk, right? I kind of do not want to get involved. I kind of want to just let them talk to sort it out, right? However, at the same time, I am always a proponent for saying what you feel. Talk it out. Talk about what's going on. Talk about how you feel. Yeah, I want to not get involved, but Lan's a stubborn fucking shit, so he needs to kind of be told. Who gives a shit about whether it's right or not? Say what you really feel. Lan sighs, gathering his thoughts, and turns to you. Can't joke my way through this, can I? You want me to turn to my mother and say, Mom, it doesn't matter that my last brother was taken out of you piece by piece. It doesn't matter that you've been banished from everywhere because of Dad and me. None of that matters because a selfish brat wanted to have a mom and still does even after growing up into a man. Is that what you want me to say? No. That will never happen. Never. I mean, you didn't say it, but you kind of did. Rhea smiles sadly. You've already said everything you need to, sweetie. You've never been a selfish brat. Headstrong and a little lazy, maybe. Never selfish. Give me. I love you so much, whether you believe it or not. I'm sorry that I wasn't strong enough to be the mother you deserve. Oh, no. I don't like the sad parts. Oh, no. Lan gives up. His face falls like someone lit all the air out of him. I forgive you. I love you too. I said just now I went too far. I was so lonely without you and angry at you, at Dad, myself, most of all. I know, Lan. I'm so sorry. Rhea quickly wipes away her tears and smiles. I would be sad at the end of this. Silly little cave potato. God, not the pet names! Oh, also she just called him a cave potato. My God. Don't you dare be angry at yourself. I've never regretted having you. Not a single day. No. I'm leaving soon, but when the war is over, find me in Nerosian. We'll visit your brothers together. I made sure their graves were looked after. Well, you agree? Lady, he ain't making it back. Lan gulps and nods without saying a word. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck that. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is a hug. Oh no, I did not expect that. What? Oh, he says I'd like you to stay longer. What will they say about you in legends? Lan, who went to the crusade with his mommy? All right. Oh, wow. Warriors of Dresden, did you get a load of this? My own mother is humiliating me. And of course, you didn't hear me say legend. Nice. This is a fun little interaction. Which... Oh, nope. You've grown so big. Not the little potato I remember. How come no one has snatched you up and married you yet? Oof, sensitive subject, maybe? Did you know that grown men whose mothers call them little potatoes in the middle of Dresden don't tend to have much luck with the ladies? That's now. You got no excuse for prior to that. Oh, sorry, dear. Will big potato work? Lan over here fucking doing kata or some shit. I'm very intrigued by how is this gonna continue, or is that it? That's very interesting. That's a nice little chunk of dialogue that you could just kind of like gloss over. All right, cool. That ended up being the moment that I wanted. I think I have the best son. If not in the entire world, then definitely in Dresden. Nice. That definitely ended up being the moment that I was hoping that we could have for Lan. I'm glad that worked out the way that it did. That is going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, no.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.